Welcome back. So this match is a particularly satisfying match for me, and the reason why is not because I win. Okay, I'm going to spoil that right now. The reason why it's extremely satisfying is this opponent I'm playing against, corptwitch.tv / Anthony AOE. We've played 4 times now on ranked. 4 times. And I've lost every single time until this time. So it felt really good to finally get a win in. And I was coming forward immediately trying to lame his elephant. Unfortunately, ran into his scout, and he's going to get that elephant before I can. So I saved that villager, and ultimately it worked out because my villagers will heal themselves on poles, and he's down to 27 hit points on his scout. So sending another villager forward, and I'm going to start laming his ostriches. Now he's coming forward here, and he's going to see my elephant. Now this is what I can see. Yeah. Can't see anything yet. But now I can. And I can tell that he's trying to lame my elephant. No bueno, mister. No, no, no bueno. You've only got 7 hit points on that scout. You can... And he outran the elephant, so he comes all the way back. So now he's down to 4 hit points. I've lamed all his ostriches, and I'm going to be able to take my own elephant, thankfully. So now he's coming forward. He noticed that I lamed his ostriches. And so he's going to drop a mill and start collecting the food there. And now that it's slowed down a little bit, we can actually do little introductions. I'm Punic Curse, playing as the Poles in the yellow from the United States, 1200 ELO. This is corp_twitch.tv / Anthony AOE. You can look him on Twitch if you'd like. I actually went there after the game and chit-chatted a little bit. And he is from, what is that, Peru? I think it's from Peru. Yeah, from Peru. And so I came under his town center here, and I was like, dang it, I wanted to kill his goats, but they all converted to mine because he garrisoned all his villagers. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to run around. I'm going to run around his goats. That way the arrows kill his goats. So, you know, I lost my scout. Oh, well, it is what it is. That's 200 food he's not going to get. So between that, the decay, and then stealing his ostrich food here with my own villagers, which if he wants to Vil fight, that's fine. My Vils heal themselves, and I'll just retreat if I need to. So what is he going to do? Well, he's going to come over here to my side. He sees where my ostriches are, and he's going to try and start taking them. Now, I anticipate that, and look at me. I'm going to come over at the exact same time to drop a folkwork. So I'm pretty happy with getting quite a bit of food from him. Right now, he has 115 food in the bank. And I have 35 food in the bank. Villagers are 14 to 14. Oh wait, let's turn the queue on. Okay, I've got 3 queued up and he's got 1. That's the difference. I knew there was a difference. Forcing him away from my food right now. So villager counts 15 to 15. But I do have more food queued up. Yeah, I've got 5 villagers queued up right now. Speed it up a little bit. So I'm going to take it, and he's like, okay, well, you built a mill, so you just invested 100 wood, and for what? You took a little bit of the ostrich? It's not even really worth it, honestly. And your villagers are weak too, so I could fight them and kill them if you want to get into it. And it looks like he's made the decision to retreat, so I feel like that was a bad investment. All that 100 wood just for a little bit of ostrich food? Not really worth it. And he doesn't even have a mill. Oh man, does he have enough for a lumber camp? He does. Or a mill farm. Blech. Mill. Having a seizure over here. Finally getting a mill up. Okay. And mother trucker. In his haste to wall his villager, or wall my berries, and he walled his villager in there. I'm trying to get that villager. He's down to 8 hit points. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to get away. 6 hit points. The last of the ostriches are done. Villager count is 24 to 21. So I think with all of this attention forward, he's not been paying attention at home as much, and that led to a 3 villager lead. Neither one of us have clicked up to feudal yet. And I'm dropping some farms around my folkwork. Once you build the farms, you collect 10% of the food from the farm immediately, which is a nice little immediate boost to try and help get you up to the next age, or get you whatever you need to do to do whatever you need to do, build units, get technologies, whatever it is. Now I'm on my way to feudal now. I'm at 50%, he's at 10%, so I got a 40% lead. I'm going to go start walling off this area here to prevent him from being able to do anything. And I still have a 2 villager lead, and I'm ahead on my way to feudal. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to start going to stone now. That way, if he goes into archers, I have access to stone for our towers. And also, I don't want to start collecting gold as well from mining stone. And I'm in feudal. Getting my lumber upgrade and queuing up more villagers. Now he's going for a barracks so he can get either militia out, or if he wants to get an archery range afterwards. Once he hits feudal, you can do that. I'm building my barracks over here. And I'm thinking, Mongols usually do one of two things. They usually go into either scouts, or they might do some archers. And typically in the recent times I've been playing, it's been scouts, so I was like, I'm going to preemptively build some spears just in case he goes scouts, so I don't have to worry about scouts everywhere. And let's see, I have 15 on food right now. He's got 6 on food. So big difference on the food income. Villager count is 31 to 26. And like I said, this guy's beaten me almost. Get him, get him. Doink, finally. This guy's beaten me 3 times. This will be my first win against him. And you can probably anticipate a little bit of stress I had playing against him, considering that I'd never won yet. And now he's sending 2 militia forward, and I don't know if I agree with this, because let's think about it. We're in feudal age now. Even kind of late feudal age for me. And you're sending in 2 militia against villagers that heal themselves. What's the point? They're not men-at-arms. You don't intend on going on them long term. So why? I mean, you're trying to get some idle time. You are getting some idle time. But I just don't see the reason why. I think he would have done better going with scouts or archers. Villager count 35 to 30. Getting my buildings that I need for feudal age. I see that he started creating some archers about here. Yep. And so I'm going to place a tower pretty soon. Yep. To protect myself, just in case he tries to come forward. And I need to wall off this area and this area as well. I am on my way to Castle Age. I saw his archers walking past here, so I'm going to drop a house here and take some villagers here to build a tower. I was kind of surprised he didn't try and sit underneath the tower. And I'm in castle now. Now what I meant to do was have all my villagers forward so I could have dropped a castle on his face sooner. Unfortunately, with the whole dropping a tower back here, I got a little distracted, and now I actually need to buy a little bit of stone because I am 12 stone short. Sending a lot of villagers forward. I know he has archers, and I really want this to go up. And the archers do have fletching as well. So, bought 100 stone, and here goes the castle. And he's going to respond with a tower, which, I mean, sometimes it's not a bad idea. In this situation, it was a horrible idea. So, I want to take down his town center, and I honestly probably should have left my villagers in there and just let them shoot down this town center, because he's only at 7% right now. And if I kept my villagers in there, it probably would have gone down. Even if I made a couple of petards, it probably would have gone down. And this game would have been over even faster than it is. But unfortunately for me, I don't do that. It gets down to 500 hit points, and he starts sending in villagers to start repairing it, because it's now up to 85% of the way to castle. But if I'd been able to keep him in feudal, that could have been absolutely huge and devastating for him. Dropping another town center over here to expand my eco some. But he is repairing this town center, and now he's in castle age. So probably, like I said, probably a mistake on my end to not have built a couple petards. I could have easily taken that down. And then he would have had to rebuild somewhere else and then clicked up. Villager count 49 to 32. And I even dropped a tower over here just to kick him off of gold. As far as map control goes, I had the map control in this game pretty well. He actually had 3 piles of gold really close together, though. That's really nice for him. I'm going to go ahead and gate in his gate. That way he can't get through there. And drop a university over here. That way he can't walk around this way either. So now he's forced to either delete something over here or walk into my castle. And he did get the crossbow upgrade. And now I'm going to come forward and build a castle over here as well to help shore up this side in case he decides to attack on this side. And that's exactly what he intended to do. Sending his crossbows forward, running into castle fire, building a siege workshop. 62 to 39 villagers. That TC did go down. He stopped repairing it. Has a siege workshop with a couple of rams. And I think he would have done better to have created maybe 3 or 4 rams first, because just 2 rams supported by archers. Probably not the best choice. I'm going to build some Obuk. I think I actually took a second to respawn. Yeah, so now I'm getting some Obuk out. And Obuk do pretty dang well against siege. He's trying to distract my castle fire. It's actually pretty smart. Trying to distract my castle fire with his crossbows. And even trying to push back my Obuk from destroying the rams. But unbeknownst to him, I built a scorpion out of that siege workshop and is doing the Lord's work on these crossbows. And he's forced to fall back. This castle is almost down. 457, 340 hit points, 223 hit points, and just barely saved it with 223 hit points there. The Obuk and the Scorpion coming in clutch, sending in 3 villagers to repair it now. And I can actually click up to Imp. Yeah, I just clicked up to Imp, expanding my economy more, making really good use of these folk works. I have 4 now and 3 town centers. This is really bugging me right here. Hopefully okay. Yeah, there we go. Going to the other gold pile. And I'm going to attack his houses with my Obuk. They do well against houses. Why not, or against buildings in general, why not try and house them a little bit? Yeah, 2 more houses and he'll be housed. Population is 72 to 44. He's in castle with 1 villager queued up. I'm 33% of the way up to Imp. And he really doesn't have anywhere to go or expand. Unless he wants to delete some of this and come out this way. Which probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. He gets a castle over here. But the problem is I'm 52% of the way to Imp now. And once I get up to Imp the rest of the way, it's not going to be going too good for him once the trebs start coming out. He is adding in a lot of farms. I think he realizes he knows that he needs to get up to Imp. And I'm getting a lot of upgrades. I even got the OP murder holes. I did that because with his castle there, if he does another ram push, I didn't want to take a chance of losing my castle to rams again, because I can't destroy the rams because of the castle fire shooting me. So that's why I got murder holes. And the trebs are on their way. And I'm actually really short on wood right now. Yeah, 211 wood. So I need to get some more wood so I can actually get some more stables out. I want to go for the winged hussars, especially against the crossbow that he has with the whatchamacallit, legacy or letic, whatever it is. It's let's see, where is it at? We'll find it. Yeah, the letic legacy. Light cav deals trample damage. Really, really, really good against archers, especially whenever you get a good surround on them. I know I can always get the Schlata privileges or whatever if I want to later, but versus what he has right now, the light cav is perfect. Save my gold for now, though I have plenty of it. Probably could even bought some food if I needed to. Got 3 stables now, getting my upgrades. And actually grabbing some relics as well, too. Bringing them back. Might as well. Getting a second treb out. This castle's going down, baby. And now it's just a matter of destroying anything that's within range of my castle. Now he's in Imp. He's in Imp. But he doesn't have a castle anymore. Now, as Mongols, he could go into siege rams, but to get the unique text for the siege rams, he really needs a castle again. Now, and honestly, at this point, I have enough winged hussars, and they got quite a few upgrades, not all of them, but I could probably come in here and it would probably be GG. But at this point, and I'll admit, I usually don't do this, but I'll admit at this instance, after being decimated, and I say that decimated, not just losing, after being decimated 3 times in the past, and finally getting a chance to, I guess, quote unquote, get some revenge. Oh, I felt so good. I was like, I'm not going to just go easy on them. We are going to go full-blown genocidal. And so we're going to drop in some more stables, and we're going to build as many winged hussars, and they're going to be fully upgraded with every possible upgrade you can get before we go in there. Now he is getting Cavalier, but he's only got 50 villagers, and he's producing from 1 town center to 95 villagers. And honestly, I could probably build a few more villagers myself. I do have some queued up, at least 1, yep. Tons of winged hussars. Even destroying some farms now. Oh, what if I'll kill that bill? Oh my goodness. That's such a waste of wood. Oh man. And he's coming forward, has these Cavalier. It was funny because I was actually sending a villager over here to reinforce his side. But it's too late. He's got 11 Cavalier with some upgrades, and they're coming in here. So now I asked him, I was being a little cheeky. I was like, are we live on Twitch right now? Turns out we were. He doesn't respond, but it turns out we were, and I actually went to his stream and chit-chatted with him a little bit. I was like, hey, do you know that we've played 4 times? Got a conversion there. I was like, this is my first time winning. So, chit-chatted a little bit, but he was speaking in Spanish, so I don't really know what all he said, except for what he typed out. But he actually is making another ram push, but only 3 rams this time. And there's no upgrades on them, and it's just like these Obuk would shred them. And the winged hussars arrived, and they're literally coming down the mountainside. If you guys know the Sabaton song, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh man, Anthony, if you made it over to my YouTube channel, because I sent it to him. Good job, well played. Good job on beating me the first 3 times. It was statistically my turn to win, so better luck next time. We'll catch you guys later.